Hey guys, welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. We are going to explore the flesh markets a little bit. There's quite a bit to see, but I don't think we're going to fully explore this area. Just a little bit of the area close to where we are now. And then I think I want to go back to the Battle Bliss Arena and do some more fights. So yeah, that's the plan moving forward. Let's get started. Kurtz. The tough-looking demon with a rough, cruel face and the hands of a seasoned warrior greets you with a grin. Looking to buy slaves, eh? Me. I've just sold off the shipment I captured during the last raid. I'm Kurtz, captain of the Bloody Bitch. Who are you? The demon stares at you in disbelief, then bursts into laughter. Who am I? I'm Kurtz, known by some as Kurtz Got Stabbed, captain of the legendary Bloody Bitch. I'm the most famous damn pirate in the Midnight Isles. You must be a landlubber who's never set foot aboard an airship if you haven't heard of me. You know Mielera? That nutjob? Ha, her entire crew must be wimps and weaklings if they haven't slit such a leader's throat or fed her to Ishia's beast yet. You can't help but notice that despite Kurtz's dramatic bravado, a spark of fear gleams in his eyes. Interesting. Tell me more about being a pirate. What exactly do you want to know? The life of a pirate ship captain consists of four things: his vessel, his crew, his experience, and Pazuzu's patronage, of course. You already have wings of your own. Why do you need a flying ship? Kurtz eyes you with suspicion, as if searching for signs of mockery in your face. Sure, and what do you propose I do with all the loot? Carry it on my back? What about the slaves we tuck into the cargo hold? The ship is a big flying treasure chest, and it also provides a fair amount of cover from arrows and spells that rain down on us during boardings. What kind of crew do you have on board? The toughest rogues and cutthroats you could ever want. They're my hand-picked collection, each one as bad as the next. They're the most notorious rabble, the most infamous scoundrels you could ever find in the abyss. They sell their own mothers into slavery for a chipped copper. Turn on me? Never. Nobody else could land them a better deal than I can. If they ditched me, they wouldn't make it 3 steps before taking a knife in the back, so they've got no choice but to follow me till the end. Alright, tell me about your vessel. You'll recognize my bloody bitch right away by the huge skull decorating her prow. We secured that trophy near Vazglar, and there was a great fight for it. A few other captains wanted to lay their hands on it as well. Aside from the skull, I've done good work on the bloody bitch. You can't find a better attack vessel. Her broadside can take a dragon strike, her 3/4 sails can catch any wind, and her ballista don't rely on lousy spears, only alchemical fire. So how many ships have you plundered? Puffing out his chest a little, the demon offers a fang-leering grin, then answers with all the cutthroat swagger he can muster. The bloody bitch is well known in the Midnight Isles, and her black sail sows terror wherever she goes. I can't count how many poor sods I've sent to Dagon. I was leading the charge, saber in hand, back in the days when Valexia was flashing her bare tits in the skies over Alushinra, and when Zephyrian, the old rapscallion, ruled the city. As for loot, the treasures that have passed through my hands, and I spent them all on booze. Kurtz beams with pride at the declaration. Okay, you mention Pazuzu quite often. Do you worship him? Sure I do. Only total idiots don't worship the demon lord of the sky and winged creatures. Well, at least if we're talking about aeronauts. All the storms, wind currents, and beasts who feed on those currents, they all bend to his will. That's why I bombard Lord Pazuzu with prayers as often as I can. Tell me a thrilling tale. The pirate grins. You like gory stories, eh? Fine. Once we were floating by Minagho when our lookout spotted the wreckage of a ship caught in a hurricane. So we decided to search for cargo, but instead we only found a sailor who was clutching at the wreckage. We fished him out, brought him to his senses, hung him up on the mast, and questioned him properly. Our ship's cook knows how to loosen tongues with his knife. Long story short, the poor sod spilled that he was a pirate himself. His ship had set sail from one of Aaliyah's deserted islands where they hid part of their spoils. We smelled a windfall, so we rushed to Aaliyah, but Aaliyah, that place isn't for the faint-hearted. Predatory vines, carnivorous flowers that breathe out clouds of poisonous pollen, and walking bushes that surround you, pounce on you, and sting you with thorns till you die. Oh, and did I mention toxic springs, or the flies that crawl into your ears while you sleep and lay their eggs inside your brain, driving you insane? All in all, the place was a nightmare, and we found ourselves right in the middle of it all. 3 times our prisoner told us where to check for the stash. Each time we dug, but all we found was dirt and bones. By the 3rd attempt, that damn island had already wiped out half the crew. We realized that asshole was playing us, so we gutted him. You know what we saw then? All his entrails were covered with whitish mold and overgrown with some spongy fungus. His heart, his guts, his brain, the gunk was everywhere. According to our ship's dock, that fungus controlled every run of the sailors' steps. He got infected on Aaliyah, then he left the island to lure in fresh fodder for the plants. We fled as fast as we could, but for a long time I couldn't believe those damn weeds got so smart they were able to trick us. Okay. I have to go. May Pazuzu fill your sails with wind, stranger, but no more than mine. Fair enough. Shivaro, okay. Is it a Lilitu as well? The best pleasure slaves money can buy, fresh, juicy, and docile. Dayang, the slave trader, okay. A grotesquely fat demon speaks to a demoness standing in front of him, his voice irritated yet slightly sycophantic. If you want to get these sweet asamas for the 10,000 delights, cough up 50,000. Just look at how delicious they are. These girls haven't yet been whipped. Your clients will be clamoring for them, and after they become too worn out, they'll make a magnificent stew. I'll give you 30 if you stop talking rubbish, Diane, or keep going and you can steer clear of my palace of delights. You can pleasure yourself on your own, you fat chunk of rotten meat. Do you want to get on Chivaro's bad side? Do you really want that? The Asama slaves standing nearby try to avoid looking at the angry demoness. Even in their miserable position, they retain the mark of inner purity and nobility inherent to their kind. Puffing himself up, the fat demon answers abruptly and angrily. 50,000 for these delightful innocent creatures your shabby and worn-out demonesses can't hope to compete with. That is my final offer. Stay away from the 10,000 delights. You can have your own little morsels pleasure you from now on, you greedy, horny piece of shit. The disgustingly fleshy demon greets you with a wave, his arm encased in roll after roll of fat. Allow me to present my living wares, the finest household slaves to serve you and entertain your body and spirit. And they can satiate even the most exquisite cravings. The demon accompanies his last claim with voluptuous lip-smacking, looking pleased. What were you arguing about with that demoness? She wanted to buy my beautiful Asama concubines for her palace of pleasures, the 10,000 delights. Unfortunately, her common sense and good taste couldn't compete with her greed. She offered me a paltry price, next to nothing, instead of gratefully paying the full sum for these slaves. Offering 30,000 for a group of innocent pure Asama shipped here with the utmost care, no one has laid a single finger on them. No one has taken a single bite out of them. It's simply outrageous. Who are you? I'm Diane, the slave trainer. When I was younger and much slimmer, I was a dashing raider. I spent my days abducting concubines from other planes for the harems of the most powerful lords of the abyss. My experience, however, has shown me that raising and training pleasure slaves from an early age is a much more profitable and much less risky business. That's why I now own the largest and most respectable slave farm where I breed representatives of various races from different planes. Though I haven't entirely given up the raiding, his deceptively slow movements and soft folds of flesh fail to hide the powerful muscles beneath. This demon could likely lift a wagon with 2 horses by himself. Show me what you have for sale. Just feast your eyes on them, the most exquisite pleasure slaves raised in comfort and luxury at your service. They are well-trained, neat, docile, and stand ready to become ideal servants for your manor. All of them are young and healthy in a perfect state of ripeness. The demon bursts into sickening cackling and then whispers to you confidentially. Of course, we have made sure that their tender flesh meets the expectations of even the most demanding gourmet. They have no inkling of what awaits them, so you need not worry about fear spoiling the meat, making it tough and bitter. Beautiful, athletic, and well-groomed young men and women of different races smile sweetly at you. Their cheerful looks aren't marred by the slightest hint of intelligence. These slaves remind you of happy and well-fed sheep grazing in the pasture. The slaver's eyes widen and he starts to speak, nearly hyperventilating. Just recently, one of my slave hunting crews returned, bringing me a most beautiful gift. A group of young, fresh, pure Asama girls full of mouth-watering innocence. All of them are beauties in their prime, caught with the utmost care, unwounded. Shamira will take an interest in them, I wager. Because of her origin, she loves having her fun with Asamas. There are countless ways one can use such a valuable acquisition, though if you ask me, the smartest way is to treat yourself to a medium-rare fillet with rich, meaty gravy. The Asama women look pale and scared, but even in captivity they manage to retain their dignity and refuse to let the demons savor their fear. As Dayank continues his nauseating commentary, they raise their chins high and do their best to maintain cold, detached expressions. I'll buy the Asama slaves. Oh, I see you are a connoisseur. I'd like to warn you that these little birds will cost you a pretty penny. Their price scared off the madam of the 10,000 delights, but for Shamira, to whom I intended to sell these fresh Asama beauties, 50,000 is spare change. I am willing to sell them to you for the same price. If we do not intervene, these women will be doomed by the celestial blood that flows in their veins. There is nothing more tantalizing for a demon than befouling, abusing, and destroying any being with ties to the upper planes. We have no right to stand by and leave these unfortunates to a terrible fate of torture and death. Alright, we pay the 50,000, I guess. The fat demon glows with happiness. You won't regret it. In the abyss, goods like these are a rarity. I wish you the most exquisite enjoyment of your purchase. If you wish, I can give you an excellent recipe for braised shanks. Just send one of your household slaves along to pick it up. The demon winks at you, then looks at the Asamas with palpable longing. The slaves stare at you with a mixture of hope and fear in their eyes. Their faces drain of color as they wait for you to seal their fate. Okay, let's take the good option. Find the way to my camp. The Asama women look at you, their expressions piercing. You see a mixture of gratitude and awe in their eyes. Thank you, stranger. We did not expect any help in this terrible place. We will not forget it. You did a noble thing when you did not abandon the weak in their hour of need. You have my deepest respect. Okay, I guess we can't. Can we buy? Yeah, we can buy the rest of the other slaves. I'll buy your pleasure slaves. It's been a long time since I last had Nahidrian goods such as these for sale, if you know what I mean. They'll cost you 25,000 gold coins. The slaves exchange pleased whispers as they hear the high price their masters ask for them. These poor mortals do not even realize they are no better than cattle. When the time comes for them to be led to the slaughter, their minds will not grasp that their kind master has reared them for torment and death. Anyone who makes a deal with a demon looks exactly like them in the end, a naive fool mocked by all because they do not know the knife awaits. Why did you call them Nahindrian? Smacking his lips, the demon answers in a saccharine voice. When we say Nahindrian, we mean of the finest quality. That's all. Everyone in this city keeps talking about some Nahindrian crystals that grants immense power, but no one can say what they really are. The only thing we know is that they exist and their owners suddenly become unbelievably powerful, but as long as no one knows what they really are, you can call anything Nahindrian, you see. Let's save them, I guess. We have a deal. Excellent. I strongly recommend keeping the slaves on a diet of local ocean mollusks. This will help them stay athletic and fit. It also gives their meat a pleasantly spicy and musky taste. The demon adds the last phrase in a whisper, shooting you a nasty grin. These poor souls, raised by demons like cattle for the slaughter, you have broken their golden chains. At first they will hate the harsh world you have delivered them into, but only because they are so naive. I, however, celebrate your compassion. Okay, well, I guess we have these pleasure slaves, so I don't know how we can, well, we didn't get the option to tell them to go to camp. I guess we can talk to them. The slaves smile happily at you. Our new master, we're so happy to belong to you. We're going to live in a palace now, yes? How may we entertain you? You are free. I'm going to get you out of the abyss and take you somewhere normal. The slaves exchange confused glances. Save us? But why would you save us? We are very happy here. Perhaps we should return to your camp first and then we can have some fun. You'll like it so much you'll never want to leave the abyss. These poor souls raised by demons like Kara. Okay, we read that already. That's fine. They went to our camp, which is what we wanted anyway, so that's all good. Let's climb the rooftop now. Okay, I guess that's all that's up here. I think. Okay, that didn't really change too much. I guess we're going down then.
I finished here. Is there more?
Alright, let's head back up.
It went splendidly.
The flesh markets are one of the largest slave markets in the Abyss. Since the opening of the World Rune, it has been flooded with captives from Golarion. Okay. Okay. Portal is down there, that's fine. Can we get back down? Apparently not. Okay. Alright, let's go back to the portal. And we'll go to Battle Bliss. Okay. Let's head in. Alright. Let's get to the next fight. I think we should be okay. Yeah, we've got 11 minutes, so that's fine. Let's see. I'm ready to enter the arena. The steward looks slightly worried but nods. As you wish. It will be a difficult fight. This opponent is more dangerous than the last one you faced, so make sure you are fully prepared before you enter the arena. However, if you win this fight, you'll be one step closer to earning your place in the Nahidran League. Who is my opponent? The tiefling pats the bag absent-mindedly. A scrawny paw emerges and holds up two small fingers. Oh yes, the Flair twins, a dangerous duo with an impressive number of victories. They have a reputation in the arena, so defeating them will bring you honor and prestige. However, you should remember that their stage name was given to them for a reason. Let's get in there. I wish you good luck. If you die, greet death with a sweet kiss. Better still, slay all of your opponents and return alive and victorious. Okay, so they are locusts then. Oh yes, one day they decided to get under a gladiator's skin, so they killed one, flayed him, and wore his skin as a suit. Meet the duo who makes all twins terrifying. Today they are going to dress themselves in the height of Golarion fashion, the Flayer twins. Ah, I'll make a pair of shoes out of you, you soft and spineless outsider. We'll see which contestants survive and which ones decorate the arena with their dead bodies. Fight. Okay, it doesn't look like... Oh, looks like some people aren't on their pets, so we need to change that. Oh, I have Arushale. Got to...
Now, what am I missing?
Can I not hop on? Apparently not. Okay, that's a bit awkward. But that's fine.
I'm always open to
I think I should have picked up Lan instead, but that's okay. Let's see how this goes. Let's cast Haste.
I will not falter.
Okay, Camellia, we don't want to go in the... lava, I guess. Okay.
I'll cut you wide open.
Perfect.
Let us press on.
Alright, let's talk to Zeklex. My fight in the arena was far from fair. Care to explain? The imp squeals angrily as he tries to get out of the bag. Zeklex holds the bag shut, fighting to keep his belligerent companion inside. I swear it was a Mangaleth's idea. As you should already know, he's not a fan of fair fights. I regret that you've been caught in his trap. However, you held up well. You've got talent. I may be able to arrange a match for you against a serious opponent. Maybe even the champion. I want to challenge the strongest fighter in the arena. Things don't work like that around here. Gelderfang only fights members of the Nahindrian League, and a fight with him is a big deal. After his last incident, Amangaleth strictly forbade him from entering the arena without permission. Gelderfang is his bodyguard after all. So if you want to fight the champion, you'll have to join the Nahindrian League, and there's only one way to do that, by killing another member of the League. But fighting a member of the League is a privilege. You have to earn the right to face them in battle. Now, I might be able to help you on that front, but first you'll have to do me a favor. I want to give a gift to the current champion. I like to send him the most beautiful succubi from the 10,000 Delights. I need you to make a deal with them and convince them to provide their services to Gelderfang. If you do this, Gelderfang will be happy for me to arrange a fight between you and a League fighter without delay. Alright, let's go with diplomacy. Failed, okay. I'm afraid that is out of the question. Here in Alushinra, we only pay money upfront if we are truly desperate. I don't think our current situation is dire enough to justify such extreme measures. Okay, where can I find these succubi? There's a brothel in the middle city called the 10,000 Delights. It's run by succubi and is located near the border of the upper city. It's a magnificent palace of pleasures. However, you should be careful. Once you're in there, you'll want to keep track of your coin purses and the time. I've known demons who stopped in at the brothel for a quick rendezvous and didn't come back out until years later. I'll arrange the deal, you'll arrange the fight for me. Let's hope your efforts will be successful, okay? I guess we have to go to the 10,000 Delights then. Okay, there's a bit of a fight here or something. I think this mortal will fetch a good price at the flesh markets. Let's bind him up and take him to the slave traders before he makes a fuss.
Defeat is not an option.
Okay, that's interesting. Let's get rid of this succubus first. That's not so great, so let's use Storm of Justice. Healer paralyzed, okay. Alright, come on. Okay, that ended up going alright. Alright, I decided I want to go to Minagho's hideout since we're right here, so that's what we'll do. Let's turn off the AI. I think there's some stuff in here that we don't want to trigger.
Our path leads on.
Okay, let's head in. That's him. Don't let him near me. Kill him. I'll pay you double, triple. Did you hear the Lilitu? Let's finish this mortal.
We won't fall here. I swear it.
Alright, let's back out. I guess we can turn the AI back on. Okay, she's taking quite a while to get through. And we're also not on our pets, apparently. That's a bit of a bummer.
This condition is irrational.
Okay. What are you? The demoness shrieks, backing away from you on unsteady hooves. I can't kill you, can't deceive you, can't escape, not even here in the abyss. Her voice is almost a wail now, and her eyeless face is streaked with red tears that run from Baphomet's mark. It is embarrassing to think that this creature was once hailed as the mistress of Dresden and the bane of Mendev. Your power proved to be as fragile as your self-esteem. Oh, how swiftly you fell. After everything you've done to me, I should be happy to see you fall, but somehow I am not. I do not enjoy seeing you brought so low, Minagho. Next time you will tell me you pity me or that you forgive me. Huh, do you think I'm bothered by the opinion of a mortal's bed warmer? Minagho's eyeless face turns to you. They say this little trollop got her hooks into you like I hooked Staunton. I refuse to believe you would be foolish enough to fall for her. What's that mark on your face? Minagho's face twists in a grimace of horror and hatred. Baphomet's brand, and yours too. He branded me, my master. He branded me for my failure in Canabras. He took my powers, he maimed my face, the damn thing hurts all the time. He said the mark would stay with me and I would keep bleeding until I spilled the blood of the one who caused me to fail in Canabras. Minagho licks her lips and gives you a slanted grin. If only you would take pity on a poor demon and let me bring your head to Lord Baphomet, the pain would finally stop. So you'll be in pain until you kill me? Yes, but how am I supposed to do that when the brand has taken away half my powers? I can't do what's being asked of me, I just can't, and I'll never win back the favor of my lord and Hepsamira. Tell me about the demons who command you. I serve Lord Baphomet, the great deceiver who outwitted the Prince of Darkness Asmodeus himself. He's cruel, my lord, he's cruel, imperious, cunning, and unstoppable. Descari started the invasion of your world, but without the help of my master, he and his swarms of locusts would have done nothing on Galarian. Descari's demons only know how to eat and kill. We, the servants of Baphomet, follow another path. The grimiest, most devious of all the paths that have ever been laid. I've been one of Baphomet's finest servants for hundreds of years. Hepsamira herself, his favourite daughter and priestess, took me to her bosom. But see how my loyal service has ended. When no one else can see me, I howl from the pain in my mark. I'm forced to grovel before pathetic idiots and witless warhounds, and here I am, begging for mercy from a mortal. Let her go or attack? I guess we can let her go. Get out of my sight. I'm curious to see if she comes back later in the game again. You will regret this. I will find vengeance, deliver you to Great Baphomet. Minagho backs toward the exit, mumbling incoherent threats and curses at you. I will never forgive you. Die. Die already. Minagho spits out one last curse and disappears behind the door. Okay. Is Social's okay? What the? Ennio is down now. That's not so great. Okay, let's use bring back. What? Come on, bring back.
These magics should be used in other ways.
Ah, damn it. Must have run out of time. So now we need to use Resurrection. Okay, that's annoying.
You can trust me.
Okay, that looks like it. Okay, we are back at the Nexus now to try and talk to the slaves that we bought. Read. Apparently we have this, I guess, other kind of interaction. A sudden searing pain forces you to your knees. For a moment you feel as though you are in a frying pan. Your skin is on fire and the agony is unbearable. The world goes dim around you and you find yourself unable to breathe. As you fade in and out of consciousness, you hear the angel Targona screaming in pain somewhere nearby. Then the pain stops. The hand of the inheritor is standing over you, his hands aglow with healing light. My righteous comrades, what happened? I felt no evil spell, but both of you suddenly screamed in agony. I don't know, Targona whispers. It suddenly felt like I was burning. I was bound hand and foot, unable to defend myself, and I was burning. Wait, don't heal me yet, hand of the inheritor. I need answers. I want to study these invisible burns. What could it have been? A curse? A spell? I didn't sense anything. I still don't, but we are in the abyss. Many things are possible here. I just hope it doesn't happen again. Well, if it does, perhaps we can better understand the nature of your affliction. However, we have much to discuss. Let's put the matter of this mysterious ailment aside for now. How are we going to find the Echo of Discari? Our mission is to eliminate the threat of the Nahindran crystals. That should remain our priority, but we cannot ignore the Echo. Our insidious enemy knows that you are in the Abyss, champion, and it is clear that he plans to kill you. Moreover, there is still the matter of the hostage that he took from Pulura's fall. I know how the Echo of Discari thinks. I'm certain that his lair is not in Alushinra. I believe he holds his captives in the Rasping Rifts, his lord's realm. However, as I've mentioned before, he must have a portal hidden somewhere in the city. It wouldn't surprise me if the portal is sealed or guarded, but we must still try to find it. I can help with that. Let Stooge focus on his mission and I will search for the portal. You can't go to the City of Demons alone, sister. Your maimed wing may deceive some of the demons into believing you're a fallen angel, but they will not all be fooled. That is why the champion and I ought to help you. It will not keep us from fulfilling our primary mission. Very well, I'll follow your lead, but first I need to follow up on a hunch. I'll be near the portal that leads from the Nexus to Alushinra. Meet me there. So what do we do now? The Echo does not work alone. He has numerous spies and contacts among the demons involved with the Whirlwind. If we could track down one of the Echo's allies, they might lead us straight to him. We could search for the Echo of Discari's henchmen here in Alushinra, but it'd be like looking for a needle in a haystack. Fortune may favor us, but we'd be trusting everything to chance. A more reliable method would be to turn to the rulers of this evil city for assistance. After all, we are going to need their help in other matters as well. The hand of the inheritor sounds glum. There is one tried and true method of hunting demons. Make them hunt you instead. The Echo hates everything and everyone related to Iomade. If I walk into Alushinra and start killing demons and praising the goddess, he's bound to send some of his servants after me. You'll end up with half of the Abyss chasing after you. Maybe, the old paladin chuckles, but you can hear the determination in his voice. Don't underestimate me though. I'm not going to sit here and do nothing. All my life I've been good at two things, killing demons and staying alive, and that's exactly what I plan to do now. It's too dangerous, I can't let you do that. I'm not sure we can afford to be cautious right now, but I won't just disobey a direct order. Okay, I have to go. My friend, it has been so long since we last spent time together, wouldn't you agree? We haven't even gone for a stroll. I've missed your company. Camelia's eyes have an unnatural sheen to them, and her shallow breaths emerge from her throat in a feverish staccato. Alright, hint taken. Where do you want to go together? I'm pleased you understand me. No one understands me better than you. Camelia bares her teeth in a predatory smile. I would like to suggest a little adventure. Take me to the brothel. Are you serious? Have I ever given you cause to doubt my seriousness? Camelia raises an eyebrow. My request is not as simple as it may first appear. A faraway look appears in her eyes. Mireia is demanding blood. Her whispers are growing ever more insistent, becoming overwhelming. Muddling my thoughts, stopping me from thinking about anything else. We need to help her, Stooge, and I know how. In the 10,000 Delights, there is a special service. It is only offered to those who already know of its existence. Deep below the brothel, there is a place where there are no limits. Do you understand? Camelia wets her dry lips. What's more, this service entails making a pleasure slave of the person your heart desires above all others. I would like to seize this opportunity. You're very well informed about the brothel's secrets. How did you learn about them? Let's just say I made inquiries. Okay. All we do here is fight and kill. Isn't that enough blood for Maria already? Camellia sighs and begins to explain, like she's explaining a simple truth to a child. To feed Maria blood, I must perform a particular ritual, select a victim, cut him open from neck to navel, and wait for the life to leave his body. Then I lower Maria's amulet into the still warm flesh, and then I take a piece of that flesh inside myself. You already know how it works. You forbade me from killing your subjects in Dresden, but here in the Abyss it's an entirely different matter. We're not even in your lands any longer. What difference does the death of one unknown pleasure slave make when the fate of all Galarian might depend on that death? Hold on, shouldn't Maria be the one to select the victim? In the brothel, she'll just have to accept whoever we're given, and anyway, why does a spirit from Galaria need the blood of someone in the Abyss? Camellia's answer does not come immediately. You see, Stooge, the Abyss has completely addled my little Maria's mind. Now she simply craves blood, any blood, from whatever source, even from someone not of Galarian. The brothel promises to turn the slave into whomever we wish. We shall do this and offer Maria a choice. Alright, I'll go with you to the 10,000 delights. Oh, my friend, I'm ever so pleased to hear that. I knew I could rely on you. Okay. Where is Argona? Not down here, apparently. Arsima? We will never forget how you saved us, your true hero, an arbiter of mercy sent to us by Sarenrae herself. Fair enough.
Godspeed.
Why did they take us? This place is scary and cold and damp. I cry every night.
Let us press on.
Okay, it doesn't look like Targona is down here. Okay, so apparently we have a lot of things to do at the 10,000 Delights. So Traces of Shadows, we need to find out about the Spinner of Nightmares. I think that's it for the Midnight Isles section. Obviously, we need to go there for Camellia's quest. Yeah, so I guess we need to go to the 10,000 delights. I also don't know where Targona is. Lan Arushle, Hand of the Inheritor, Yaniel. I don't know where Targona is. Okay, not too much there. Okay, what is our next step? In Alishinra, there is no one as powerful as Shamira, right hand of Nocticula herself. It is she who rules the city while her inscrutable mistress is away. As sad as it is for me to admit, we must try to gain her favor if we want Alishinra to take us seriously, okay? How well known am I now? Many know that a Galarian has arrived in Alishinra and that he possesses some special powers and talents, okay? Can you heal me? Fair enough. Okay, well, I don't know where Targona went. So that's a bit of a bummer. But I guess we'll find her at whatever portal it was she was saying that she would be. But I think for now, this is a good place to end the episode. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one when I guess we should make our way towards the 10,000 to line. So that's what we'll do.